flip that over, and I can see inside there. All right, and that all needs to get cleaned up. So I'm going to use a little wood tool here. Let's see if you can make sure. I don't know if you can see that. Here, I'll stand up. There you go. Now you can see down inside there, right? Blending, smoothing. Get in there with my sponge. Sorry about that. Maybe if I get fancy, I could edit out that mistake of dropping that on the floor. All right, so there, it's starting to look pretty round. All right, so now I'm gonna trim that base now. I can still have a few places I got some kind of little weird little cracks and stuff that I'm not happy about. So I'm gonna just put a little slip. If you have if you have areas that you're not happy with, just try to clean them up and patch them. Okay, so there's a weird little dent and crack in there that I didn't like. All right, so now let's deal with that bottom area here. I'm just going to trim it away. See that? So I'm just trimming it. All right, and then then we got to just clean this bottom edge up, right? Okay, so that's kind of, you kind of end up with this kind of squared off bottom on a round cylinder shape, which is unique. All right. Alright, the magic sponge always smooths and cleans everything up. Let's see, make everything look like it's kind of seamless. This video is running a little bit long. I'm almost done, and I'm just kind of clean. Yeah, I'm just cleaning it up. Really, is all I'm doing right now. And the next video is going to be handles. If you stop at any point, like especially if you're going to stop and make a handle, you want to wrap this up in a plastic bag, right? You don't have to do everything in one day, but anything you don't do, you've got to wrap it up in a bag. You got to wrap it up in a bag. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Okay, I got a little bit of a dent here. Let me push this out a little bit, but you get the idea, right? So it's starting to look muggish. It's a little big, but you know what? Clay does shrink. You lose a good 15% when it shrinks. So it's going to shrink. One thing you could do if you wanted to even play even more with the shape is you could take a rib down in there, and you can kind of push this out a little bit. You can kind of round out, kind of give it a little bit of a belly. So I'm just kind of going round and round, cupping it with my hand. And you see what's happening there? It's getting a little bit fatter, kind of getting a little bit of a belly. All right. Rib is great for smoothing and shaping. All right. Round and round, blending out things. All right. Make sure that sits flat. Okay. I'm going to kind of continue cleaning this up and getting it ready for our handle. Next video will be how to make a couple of different type of handles. You'll have a choice of how you want to make your handle, and that's coming. That'll be in the next video. All right. Remember, bag things, keep them wrapped up, and they won't dry out on you. If they are drying out, wet paper towel, then in the bag, sealed up. Okay? Take care.